This is Tom Marco from Russell Perks Martial Arts Academy. Russell Perks Martial Arts Academy, they're just a staple here at Battle Arena. They're on almost every show. They turn up with the big orange Mustang, the 5-litre Mustang, bring the fighters down, the orange beast, and they always do so well. And there used to be, you know, in all honesty, there used to be a striker's gym. You would see some really impressive taekwondo and boxing, but now they've added a lot more jiu-jitsu, wrestling to their skill sets. They got fighters on BAMA and the big shows. So we're seeing these really well-rounded fighters coming out of Russell Perks Martial Arts Academy. Yes, everyone has to start somewhere, and Russell Perks has really evolved over the course of the last 5 years that we've seen him here on Battle Arena. As you said, they've got fighters in the pro ranks. David Calsa, former Battle Arena champion, Battle Arena world champion contender, is now fighting in BAMA and on the biggest stage of British MMA. Interestingly about Russell Perks MMA is that they've moved beyond, like you say, that whole taekwondo style, and they're starting to add those different foundations of mixed martial arts. So it'll be always interesting to see how Tom Marco comes out the 70-kilo lightweight fight. And they, you know, in the last year or so, they opened a huge new facility, the big orange facility, 2 big mats. I know they have a load of kids classes as well. And Russell Perks, the man himself, really a staple here at Battle Arena. He's got superheroes tattooed all up his leg, all the Marvel characters. Absolutely loves it. And his fighters, he doesn't bring fighters that aren't going to be absolute monsters. We know everyone he lets in this cage wearing those orange shorts is going to be a killer. They all belong in orange for Russell Perks Martial Arts Academy.
Enter the cage into the red corner. Make some noise for Benjamin Hartshorn.
Tell us about Benjamin. There are so many things that I could say about Mr. Hartshorn. We have, from Elite Training Center, there are many standout fighters, but few that can rival Ben Hartshorn, both on the mat and outside in terms of mental and physical strength. Standing about 6 foot 1 inch tall, weighing at 70 kilograms. Wow, he is tall, but he's absolutely beastly. He's strong on the ground. He's got good wrestling understanding, and recently he started studying Kung Fu. So he's been getting more of that traditional martial arts scent and traditional philosophical approach to his already very strong mixed martial arts base. And as we've seen here at Battle Arena, Kung Fu is very effective. A few times. We can say what we want about the traditional martial arts, but I'm sure they have a place. I think adding it in is a little bit extra. You know, like if you do some sticky hands, you do some like Kung Fu drills, and that's like your active recovery from your real training. I've never seen anyone in a Kung Fu class break a sweat, so. Exactly. It's more like active recovery. Well, every Kung Fu fighter we've had on Battle Arena is usually ponytail and a bit out of shape.
Yes, man, you go get him, boyo.
If you can hear any bias from our commentator, that is purely your imagination. I'm being told to sit down from Russell Perks, and he's right.
Representing RPMAA, Tom Marco.
Tom Marco, Russell Perks standout. There you go. You get the traditional bow. Very respectful fighter.
In the red corner, weighing 70.5 kilograms, representing Elite Training Center, Benjamin Hartshorn.
Russell, if you don't bring me and Steve 2 of those orange t-shirts, we're going to be really upset. We've been waiting a long time. I know. That's actually why I'm going to have to root against his fighter signs, because I don't have the orange to wear soon. Well, should let the listeners know that you might be a bit biased towards Benjamin. He is a training partner of yours, but I'll try and balance it out. Come on, Tom. Yes, indeed. Tom Marco coming out. Good show of respect from both fighters. And Tom comes in with a very strong lead leg. I think he slipped. I think he did there. He just got a bit overpowered momentarily. And now we've got Benjamin in a very strong position. He's got knee on the face there. Knee on face is a good strategy. He's being told to chill from his opponent, from his corner, just to settle into those positions. Now he's in a strong side control. That's the thing, the temptation when you've got this slightly scrambly position is to try and hit him, but really what you want to do, Ben wants to do is get round that leg, establish a strong position, then do the ground and pound. Tom's doing a real good job of hooking that leg up. Maybe he's just trying to sneak up high for a submission.
Yeah, and there's Ben.
Oh.
You know, he complicates things
Ben
all the
has
time.
pressure.
Ben does, because he hits you from different positions. He's one of the only fighters here in Battle Arena to be disqualified. He's just disqualified after the fact in his last fight. Now he's landing vicious ground and pound. Those hammer fists are going through, and there's the finish. Very strong ground and pound. An excellent performance from our boy Ben Hartshorn. What an excellent performance there. Maybe a bit of a mistimed kick there.
I think Tom was a bit unlucky. He went for something, slipped over, and then just couldn't get the position back. It's so awkward when you're up against the fence. I'd like to see Tom come back and have another go. Don't write it off, Tom.
Oh, definitely, definitely. He was doing some of the right things there in inside control. He had the knee in. He was looking to regain guard. That's the kind of actions you want to see from someone when they've gotten bottom. He was staying calm, but Ben Hartshorn was just too powerful on the ground and pound, unfortunately, for Tom Marco. But a really, really good performance. Ben Hartshorn's got to put his teeth back in for all the ladies out there.
This is Battle Arena 50, brought to you by Viking Warrior Nutrition. The only place to get your nutrition if you want to be a Viking warrior.
As well as Slaphead in the Draft podcast. When you want to listen to all of your fitness-related MMA gossiping needs, go to Slaphead in the Draft podcast. You can get that on iTunes, iPlayer, Podcast, Republic, etc.
Yeah, we're on Stitcher as well, whatever that is.
Any interesting guests coming up there, Chris?
We just had, well, we've got a few interesting ones coming.
So after 52 seconds of the very first round, we have your winner. By ground and pound for the fighter. In the red corner, Benjamin Hartshorn. And please make some noise for